Hi there, and welcome to the last video I'll be making and posting on this YouTube channel in quite a while, I think. So before I explain that all, let's go over some changes our family has been facing and will be facing, including the biggest thing of all probably, which is expecting my fifth baby for November. So all of that together is bringing a lot of changes. If you happen to be new here, my name is Melinda. My family and I live in Costa Rica. We homeschool. We're expecting our fifth child. Our oldest is 9. And we're very excited about seeing what God has for us in the future. But meanwhile, there's been a few changes. Some of you will remember, I think it was my 2 videos ago or so, I told you we were getting new kitchen cabinets. Those are mostly set up, but not totally. I will show you a little tour here of some of the changes. If you remember how the house previously looked, you can see now how it looks now. I think it's really beautiful and a lot of room. I don't know, somehow getting rid of the sofa we had before, moving the fridge from we had it here where the stove was, moving it there has somehow made everything look much roomier. We don't really have much of a living room at all now till we manage to extend our house, hopefully in a year or two, but we'll see. We'll see if we're able to or not. But getting those cabinets has been a huge blessing, and I'm just so grateful. They were secondhand but good quality, and there's so many details to it that I won't share them now. But anyway, it made my kitchen so much roomier, so much more place to store stuff. And I've never really had kitchen cabinets before in a set, so it's been really special. There's a few pieces still on the porch, smaller pieces like right up there and different places that we need to finish, details to finish, and so on. A high shelf up there, things like that. But overall, it's so nice, and that has led to some other changes. I was able to add stuff, kitchen stuff stored in a little storage room with some storage shelves and so on. I was able to bring it all into the kitchen, make a bit of room in other parts of the house because our bedrooms are really small. And that gives us enough room to do another change that we'll be needing. For 2 years, if you're familiar with the story, for the last 2 years, I've left home every school day almost to go to our church house and do homeschooling in a little corner there because I just felt we didn't have room. And it worked perfectly for us in that time. But now, expecting a baby and everything, once we'll have a baby, it'll be hard to get out of the house every day like that. Is And even now, this pregnancy is really tiring me out in a lot of ways. And so it's really hard to every day get out and come home and try to get everything done and whatever else. So making that extra room with the kitchen cabinets has allowed for space in one of the other rooms to put our school books and stuff. I'm really waiting till we manage to someday extend our house to have a school room because I really think it improved the quality of our homeschool. And for now, we'll just be thankful that we have space for the books and that we have a dining room table. We have also there's behind the stove part is what like a table height countertop or table, and that would work for someone to study there. Just using what we have, the tiny space we have, and yet grateful for what we do have. So before too long, we'll be moving our homeschool all back home. I'm not sure exactly when because I still have some organizing in some of the rooms to do, but we'll be doing that shortly. So all those are changes that will be coming for our family. Adding another child, hopefully we'll be done with our school year the way things look, just like right before this baby is due. And we're trying to work ahead a bit if we can because we would like to be able to just once baby came be free and enjoy 2 or 3 months of just plain vacations, settling into a new routine with the baby and all of that, because homeschooling honestly takes a lot of effort to do it well, even if one doesn't do the most complicated. So there's all of that. And in all those changes and all the things happening, I've just been realizing this pregnancy has left me very tired. I don't usually get like what you would call morning sickness or nausea, but just exhausted. And all the bit of energy that I do have needs to go towards running my home, homeschooling, and all that sort of stuff. I miss the energy I had. This baby was very much wanted and everything, and I know that exhaustion and postpartum and everything comes with having a baby. But I miss the energy I had before to put mental energy into making these videos and encouragement for other moms and communication with other moms, because I've struggled a lot with loneliness too. I don't really have a community of moms close to me, pretty much none that in my immediate circle of young moms. And so this has been such a beautiful outlet for me, such a fun creative thing. But at this season of life, I have to reprioritize with the limited energy I have. And so, as I've been slowly cutting off one thing after another from my schedule, from my life, in order to keep what most matters, because these things all matter. And like I've said, creativity matters. But for this season, I feel I have to let this channel go, stop making videos, because it does take mental energy trying to plan. And I used to be able to, while I was working, come up with a video and then in little pockets of time film it. And now I just don't have that energy. Today it happens to work out, but I don't really have that energy. The mental energy for one thing, and then just to be able to keep up with that. I'm hoping, I'm not going to close this channel down. I'm hoping that next year sometime maybe, or whenever I can start again, I want to keep on sharing with other moms. It's something I love doing, and I love hearing from some of you occasionally. For now, I will be, I think, occasionally keeping my Substack going, like where I write emails, which you could sign up. As I have energy and inspiration, that comes easier and is less intrusive for family life. And I do continue to share bits and pieces of my life on Instagram, not like all the time, but occasionally, for those who are interested in use Instagram. But otherwise, those are ways that I feel like I can do something that is not intrusive to family life, like, and I don't have to build up a lot of energy for it. And then hopefully next year or whenever I can again, I hope to get back into this channel and sharing with you. And meanwhile, I'll be learning, because like I said, this valley of loneliness that I go through in motherhood and always compounds itself in pregnancy, the feelings and so on. I think it's an opportunity and an invitation from God to wrestle with him about. I've wrestled and I continue to wrestle why some of this has to be like this, why the loneliness, and yet it's an invitation from him to look to him, find the fulfillment in him that I have tried to build with others. There's so many relationships I've had to grieve that I've tried to build and just haven't seemed to work. Distance being one of the issues, but yeah, I've grieved a lot that, and so this time maybe just also extra focusing on seeking God's face, letting him fulfill those needs in my heart and make me the mother, the woman he wants me to be, and then come back, hopefully recharged, to share with you all. And meanwhile, I hope that you all find your strength in him. Some of the stuff about motherhood, homeschooling, pregnancy, which is for me the pregnancy hasn't always been this hard. This one is one of the harder ones, probably because I'm a bit older and whatever all. Postpartum has been a bit rough. Uh, and yet my children are so special. Our little ones are so special, so worth it. I enjoy being a mother, and I want to have the time to enjoy being a mother and not just always be running from thing to thing with my brain and my body exhausted. Because there are times where I have been able to do it all and been fine and enjoyed it. So that's all for now. I leave you with wishing you God's blessings, that you find strength in Him and courage. And of course, if anyone wants to write to me, communicate, I will continue to be occasionally checking into messages. I love communicating with other moms. And we'll see you eventually. It's kind of sad to close this chapter for now, because I hope to open it someday. And yet I feel it's the right thing for me and for our family. May God bless you, and I hope to see you in the future.